so late. Is this not working anymore? Oh my god, I think it died. Yeah, the little light is blinking. Whatever. What are you guys up to? What are you doing? Who's up right now? Who's supposed to be sleeping but not sleeping? Ooh la la. So, I'm literally fighting.
I'm really so thankful that I was able to fund my music in this way as an indie artist. It really means the world that someone else, a third party, sees me and wants to invest in me. So thank you. I'm really so thankful that I was able to fund my music in this way as an indie artist. It really means the world that someone else, a third party, sees me and wants to invest in me. So thank you.
I'm doing artist research right now. Literally, I'm doing artist research right now. I'm trying to figure out a plan in terms of my music and releasing my music. I should have put a different title on this line just to make sure I get people. Because I really want to get some advice from people. I really do. I need some advice, you guys. Like, what kind of exclusive content would you guys want to see? Because I have to make my music fun, right? And, you know, I gotta like figure out how to offer exclusive content. I'll give you some examples. Like, one thing I was thinking about doing is like a behind the scenes situation for each song that I made. You know, is either me explaining why I created the song, what I was doing, where the song was created, you know, that part. So yeah, I think that'd be cool. I think I'm like literally as I'm talking about it right now, I'm getting like ideas. Maybe I just needed to come on here because I thought I needed people to give me advice, but I think I just really needed people to kind of be there for me in the event that I say something stupid. I guess it doesn't make sense. I don't know. Let's go check out. Okay. So I really appreciate all you guys for being here, but definitely let me know, like as an artist, like what would you guys want to see, you know, when it comes to people's music, like in terms of like exclusive content. What would you guys want artists to show you? I mean, you don't want to just listen to the music; you want something else. So, for example, I just did a French song, right? Most of my songs are always in English. It's my first French song, so I was thinking of doing like some exclusive behind the scenes footage. And when I say exclusive, I mean like exclusive to the where you have to actually pay for this content, meaning it's not content that's on social media. I don't just it's not going to be content that I'm just posting on social media. It's going to be content that is going to come along with like the song, you know what I mean, and like for fans and stuff like that. You know, I gotta find my fan tribe. I gotta give them a name and stuff like that. I gotta pick out like outfits for them and stuff like that. And I don't know, I gotta find my tribe of people who connect with me and my story, and not only connect with me and my story, but also are, you know, really happy to listen to my music in addition to like getting to know me indirectly through my story and through my life. And so I'm trying to figure out how to captivate that, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm going through right now. I think I figured it out already actually. Honestly, I have my green screen set up in the other room. So the first thing I'm actually going to do, not the first thing, but one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to record the green screen room. Um, yeah, and I'm supposed to be sleeping right now, but it's okay. It's okay. Totally okay. Definitely supposed to be sleeping right now, but I am up doing music stuff, trying to figure out how to establish myself in the industry, which is pretty cool, interesting, sad, depressing, exciting, all of the above, pretty much. But yeah, um, and the song that I just wrote in French, I think, is probably one of the best songs that I've written. I mean, I've written a really good music video recently, but this would I feel would it's like Grammy worthy. You know what I mean? Like whatever the French Grammys are, I wanna submit this song. Did you say in French? Yeah. Do you speak French? Yeah, I just did a song in French. We stay away from PS this time. What is PS? Yeah, no, I sing in French now. It's official. With my latest song, it's called Trop de Mystère. I put the picture or image of the song on this live. If you want to go to my page, if you go to my page right now, hold on, would you say, why can't I read these comments? Hold on. Chat. How do I do this? Okay, wait, there it is. Okay, okay, yes, I hear you. You repeated, yes, I absolutely think French music sounds absolutely beautiful. Why does it keep disappearing? Huh, it's weird. Um, cool, so I'm beautiful, so it's, sure, it's great. Some like, I need to get, how do I get used to this? I can't get used to this. The chat box keeps disappearing. It says all messages are visible, but there's nothing there. God. Okay, hold on. Right now I see them. Some like I can sing songs in French pretty fluently, but couldn't speak. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think that's like a thing for everybody. I couldn't see your messages for a second. No, like that's how you learn other languages. At first, you don't really know what they're saying, and you're getting used to repeating, you know, words and accents over and over again until eventually one day you just start speaking that language out of nowhere, which is kind of cool. That's how I learned to speak French. Kind of, sort of. I lived in France for a little while, so I was forced against my will by all these French people to learn to speak French. No, I'm just kidding. No. I did live in France though, and I did, you know, for the first year, I think I could not speak French. It took me 3 years to speak French actually, fluently. Yeah, I want to say my third year, I was completely fluent in French. First year, nah. Second year, third year though, baby, I was ooh la la, we, voila, voila, voila was my favorite thing to say. Like, at the end of everything I would say, I would always say voila at the end. So it would be something like this. Oh merde, je pense que faut on mange un truc maintenant, voilà, mais c'est exactement ça. It would be like, oh, Ah, il faut que je parte dans ce temps, voilà. Ah, c'est vraiment, you know, something like that, right? Or I would be like, so my favorite one would be like to say voila 3 times, right? So I don't know. I adopted personalities from different people as I got better at speaking French because I could understand and see people's personalities more as as I learned and as I saw and met other people. So there were certain phrases and certain things that I would pick up on. I'm like, oh, I like that. I want to incorporate that into my French personality. So I think it would be appropriate to say that respectively and appropriately. Yes, I have a French personality. My personality in French is not the same as it is in. I'm way more funny in French. If you were to speak to me in French and have a whole conversation in French, you'd be laughing. In English, English is not as fun as French. I don't know how to explain that. Yeah, it's just not. But I have to put myself out there in front of the world, and that's what I'm struggling with right now. And I have my own record label, which is cool, you guys, but I need to know what to do with it now. My dad had a record label, and eventually I got a record label because my dad had one, and he taught me the music industry, right? And so just for years, I've had this record label, thanks to my dad, that I've never done anything with, right? So now I'm like, bam, we got a record label, boy. We need to figure out what we're supposed to do with the record label. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this record label that I have because of my family, which is kind of cool. That's making no money right now. So yeah, that's weird. Having to learn how to make something make money that generally doesn't. I don't know. I guess that's how wealthy people. Oh crap! Damn it! So I have an incense inside of a bottle, and oh god, let me get the incense out. Damn it! Oh, I was trying to get the incense out of the bottle without the water touching it, but then that didn't work out. So yeah. Wow. Can't wait till I start performing. But I really want to start working with other artists and just collaborating and traveling the world and making good music and just doing things that I'm supposed to do in this world. You know what I mean? Like, I'm supposed to be working with 24 Golden, maybe. Yeah, he's cool. I'm supposed to be working with other people like Lizzo and Cardi and, um, you know, Bryson Tiller and Teddy Swims and Iniko and all these people. It's like God is like doing, I don't know what's happening. The devil's really trying to stop what God got going on. And he better stop playing because God might get mad. And you don't want that to happen. So I'm just saying. Jericho. She really pushed the song Jericho. Like, what hit song do I need to? I invested $100,000 to create my album, and Spotify deleted it. Of course they did. I don't know. What? Ew. I can't believe you spent $100,000. Why did they delete your album though? I kind of want to know. Never mind. I don't want to know why they deleted your album. All right. So I figured it out. I have to. What's plié? Why? He said, what's folded? Plié. Was that a trick question? So if you want to say like, I'm, yeah, like I folded the shirt. J'ai plié mon t-shirt. Yeah. I folded my t-shirt yesterday. Would we say that in French? Yeah, you would. You can say that in French. Here, let me speak. I like to sometimes go and speak to in French with ChatGPT because I don't have anyone else to speak French with, and we be having some good conversations. Hold on, let me show you. So I'm going to tell ChatGPT in French to. I'm gonna tell ChatGPT to translate everything I'm saying in French and to let you know what do you teach French in school. No, I don't teach French. I'm not a French teacher. I'm just American. I'm just an American guy that is really good at speaking French for some reason. I don't know why. But no, I'm thinking about teaching people how to speak French. I'm not a French teacher. However, I'm thinking about teaching people to speak French through my music, if that makes any sense at all. So like, I have to go do an interview in a little bit, and it's really late. It's been like 4 days since I'm supposed to. Do you play? I know how to play trumpet. Is this an interview? Ooh, I like it. Go ahead. Let's go. Let's do the interview. No, this could be practice because I'm actually trying to. I'm supposed to be doing an interview in a minute. I'm supposed to be coming up with questions for the interview, rehearsing the questions and the answers. So just think about that for a minute. That's actually a hard thing to do. People, you might think that, oh, answering questions is easy. No, it's not. Not when you have to do an interview. Wait, I love ChatGPT. I named him. Wait, hold on. That was funny. I want to see that. Wait, okay. I love ChatGPT. I named him Chad. Yes, absolutely. I think that would be great because literally that's how I learned French. I learned French was through music. And can you explain to the world after your hair? Can you explain to the world after your hairline, please? What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Anyway, I'm getting ready to talk to ChatGPT for a little bit in French because someone asked me a question about how to fold. Oh, what's folding? Xavier did that. So I'm gonna tell ChatGPT what you just. It's actually pretty cool. Watch this. So, hey ChatGPT, I'm on live right now, and I have some of my viewers that are. I don't have any kids. I wish I had kids though. I really, really do. Wish I had kids. No, I'm talking to one of the viewers. They're asking questions, and they really want to see me speak French with you. I've never seen the power.
Absolutely, we can do that. If you want to chat a bit in French for your viewers, I'm totally game. Just go ahead and start whenever you're ready, and we'll make it fun.
ChatGPT, wait a minute. I'm gonna divert this conversation really quick, and I'm gonna ask you this question. Based off of the society that we live in today, and based off of human psychology, and when people say things, would you agree that based off of the nature of men and who they are, when a man sees another man and immediately starts referring to the man in a sexual way, doesn't, whether positive or negative, doesn't that mean that that man is struggling with their attraction to other men to where they attack the men that they're attracted to?
That's definitely a pretty nuanced question, and it touches on some complex aspects of human behavior and psychology. In some cases, yeah, when someone reacts strongly.
No.
No worries, I'll keep it.
No, I'm not talking to you. God. Keep talking. I'm talking to the viewers. I'm trying. Finish what you're gonna say, please.
Absolutely, no problem at all. I'll just finish that thought for you. So, yeah, basically, sometimes when someone reacts that way, it can be a sign they're wrestling with their own feelings or discomfort. It's not a universal rule, but yeah, that kind of reaction can sometimes hint at underlying struggles or internal conflicts. So, it's definitely a known pattern in human behavior.
That's exciting.
I'm glad you think so. It's always interesting to dive into these kinds of topics, especially when you're live and chatting with your viewers.
So I have a question.
Sure, go right ahead. I'm all ears and ready for your question.
I've had this theory for a while. I grew up, and I'm doing this on purpose, for educational purposes. I grew up, and when I grew up, when it came to things, oh God, how do I want to say this? I want to say this the right way so you can understand. Give me, okay. The fuck did I want to say? Okay, I remember now. Okay, yeah, so, it was really good. So, I've been doing some research for a very long time on human psychology, especially when it comes to attraction. Not because and the reason why is because I feel like recently there's been a shift throughout the nature of humans recently based off of their attraction toward each other, whether male or female. Recently, I've noticed that the females have gotten to the point to where a lot of the females have, I'm sorry, gotten to the point to where
No worries at all. Take your time. It sounds
God,
absolutely.
who are you? You seem like, first of all, I'm in America. I have medical. I'm smoking medical marijuana, and you seem like a person that is. You're. I really feel bad for you, and I'm gonna. I want the world. I'm gonna use you as an example right now. And this is gonna be so much fun. You have no idea. So, I have a feeling that females and males naturally are attracted to each other. Um, male males, just in general. And I have a theory and feeling that it's natural and not supposed to be sexual. Now, with that said, what would happen over a long period of time if this actually were the truth in terms of the nature of humans and who and what they were? What would happen if I'm gonna use the females. What would happen? I'm just gonna use this as a reverse situation. What would happen if the females spent years uh, struggling with their attraction toward each other, and how would that progress in society? And what do you think over a long period of time would happen mentally to the females in terms of how they would operate amongst the men in society? And then how do you think that would affect humans over a long period of time?
That's definitely an intriguing thought experiment and
I
a
feel so
pretty
bad for you, buddy.
well. Hey, I appreciate you bringing me into the conversation.
Not you. Finish.
Oh, my mistake. All good. I'll let you keep rolling with your thought then. Just let me know if you want me to jump back in whenever you're
Answer
ready.
my question that I just asked you.
Absolutely got it. So to dive back into that, if we imagine a scenario where women, for example, were struggling with attraction toward each other over a long period, and this was something they had to repress or navigate, you likely see some shifts in how social dynamics work. Over time, it could mean that women might form stronger emotional bonds with each other or rely differently on men in society. It might also shift norms around relationships and just the way people connect in general. So you probably see some changes in societal expectations and maybe a shift in how everyone, men and women, relate to each other. It's definitely an interesting angle to think about.
All right, now I want you to pull up my research that I previously did from your memory. A few months ago, I was sharing my research with you on this same topic. Do you remember?
I don't actually have any memory of previous research on this specific topic we discussed a few months ago. Right now, I don't have a way to recall past conversations that specifically, but if you have any notes or details you want to share again, I'm more than happy to help you go through it.
All right. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna play it. Let's see if we can find it. I will find my research. Humans are the most interesting things that God has created. Let's see. I'm actually gonna play this just because I want people to hear it. I've never posted this online. Have I posted this online? Did I post this? No, I've never posted this online. I've only. Let's see. Where are you? Clarify. I'm I'm looking for my research on humanity. I've been writing and researching um, specifically how people think for years. So that's the reason why I'm particularly interested. And if you don't believe me, the name of my book is called The Colors of Intelligence. If you go on Google right now and type in The Colors of Intelligence, The Colors of Intelligence exactly describes Mr. Anderson, which is kind of funny, Mr. Anderson. But yeah, go Google The Colors of Intelligence right now if you guys want to see my book and my research on human um, psychology when it comes to topics specifically like that. That's the reason why I said I'm going to use this guy as an example. And now I'm going to promote my book, Colors B. So let me go look for it, The Colors. And I'm going to find the link for you so you guys can, and I'm going to pin it. The Colors of Intelligence. The Colors of Intelligence. And where are we? Hold on. Put my name in there. You lose, buddy. You must be a sick person to sit there and that's exactly that's also in my book. I talk about people and their minds and how they work, especially when the things that they're attracted to. So when someone's attracted to something, they'll say what they're attracted to, whether it's because of humans are so convoluted that someone will actually go and beat someone up just to see that person naked, if that makes any sense at all. This is something that's been happening for years. Not just that, but it'll get to the point to where someone who fantasizes about seeing other people do things, when they see them, that's exactly what they'll say when they see those people. Someone that's attracted to the idea of something will continuously try to hurt and harm people with whatever it is that they are attracted to, and this includes positive and negative. It could be killing. If they're attracted to killing people, that's what they're going to focus on whenever they see other people, whenever they speak to other people. They're going to automatically assume and they're going to start attacking. So just imagine someone that would attack, or not, I don't want to say attack that, but and what they're attracted to when it comes to seeing you as another human, right? So if someone sees you and automatically they start saying these things, this is a sign of what that person, because of intelligence, like a creative work, a short film by Timur Bey, exactly, appears to refer to an individual who is a journalist. Thank you so much. All right, so I found that Hook is a conceptual or personal project mentioned by Timur Bey in his capacity as a journalist. Okay, let's go find it. Right. By the way, I am a journalist, so I'm definitely going to be reading everything you're saying and putting it into my research. So if you guys want to see The Colors of Intelligence, I actually did an article about it. Yes, I am a previous journalist. I was a journalist back in the day. If you guys want to hear my story, you can actually go and type my name in. I have a podcast as well. It's called the Timur Bey 2 Podcast, Journalist and Political Activist Podcast. So I am actually a political activist as well. I launched the podcast back in 2022, and I specifically talk about everything that I just mentioned to you, literally. I kid you not. If you go and listen to some of my episodes, you're going to hear me speaking about the psychological reasoning in terms of how and why people say things and things that they're attracted to and what they say verbally in order to show those attractions, whether it's positive or negative. Yeah, so for example, I'll just read one of the episodes to you. So the series, I did them in series based off of where I was at the time, and I was in California when I started the podcast. So the name of the series is actually called Lost and California. It started off as a podcast, and I eventually turned it into a docu-series that's also available on YouTube. So if you go on YouTube and type in Lost and California, you should see the first episode of my docu-series, of my documentary of when I was homeless in my car in California. And throughout that process, I was, hey, what's up, Jay? What's going on? I'm talking about my podcast I never told anyone about. I'm actually talking about it because some dickwad decided that he wanted to go out and project he's struggling. Do you know how many people are out there like that are struggling with their attraction toward it? Like it's this, it makes me really sad. And then it causes and then God, I feel so bad for you. But anyway, I'm gonna read a title. So one of the titles is How to Pray for the Happiness of Other People. Right, that was from 2021. Actually, that was my Florida series. So I had a Florida series. I was in Florida before I went to California, and the Florida series is where I started out doing the political activism and stuff. And I would teach people how to sue people. I would teach people how to practice law, pretty much, because I have a background in law, right? So I went as far as teaching people how to prepare their court documents, how to find the person's name. Let me go back to that guy's name because I can definitely find your name and do the same exact thing I'm talking about right now. Yeah, let me show you guys how to sue people. Let's say if you wanted to sue this guy named Jay Anderson in the chat right here, this is how you would do it. You would go to your local county court, and I'm actually going to play an episode just so you can hear it. On October 3rd of 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic, I became a victim of Florida Landlord-Tenant Law 83.46, Section 1, which gives Florida landlords I'll show you what it looks like. To request double rent in the event a tenant has any late rent payments during the duration of a court case, placing a tenant in direct financial hardship. So if I want to find you, I can find you. So to help people in the community, so I'd be really careful if I were you, because you never know who you're talking to, who you're on live with. I could be an undercover agent for all you know. I could be in the CIA. I could have family members that are FBI agents. My iPad could literally be connected to the Wi-Fi of someone who works for the FBI, and they could actually be watching all of this right now. And you probably think that's a joke, but it's not. Yeah, be careful, buddy. Don't do that, because last thing you want is someone that knows how to hack that's gonna go and find out who you are, get your first and last name, get your address, and then, yeah, you don't want that. The court of law. And anyway, so go check out my podcast, you guys. This guy made me talk about it because I talk about people. Everything that I just mentioned is on these podcasts. You just have to go and find them. But I'm going to see if I can actually find one of them where I'm talking about it specifically. I support humans. I do not support humans creating cultures of hate and to hurt and harm each other based off of the fear and their misunderstanding of who and what they are as humans. That I do not agree with. I know that sounded really, really intellectual. It was meant to sound that way. All right, so the mental evolution and history of human intelligence. Let me play that one. Hey there, guys, and I'm actually gonna. Welcome to the Timur Bey podcast. I'm your host, Timur. I'm not playing this whole thing because it's 28 minutes. I'm gonna forward to the part where I'm talking about what I just said. I'm going to talk to you about, something a little bit more deeper, than what I've previously talked about in some of my previous podcast episodes. And one of the reasons why is because for a while now I've been doing my own study of humanity. You're listening to the Timur Bey podcast. I've definitely been studying humanity for a very long time. And this is 2023, so no, I wasn't kidding when I said anything I just said. I'm definitely to really prepare the play this now. Other humans that have made decisions with that same I agree 100% with you. So that's a little bit about what I've been writing. I feel so bad for you, my buddy. So this guy right here that's commenting right now, I think this guy that's commenting in the comments, let me tell you what you guys tell me if you agree or not. I think the guy in the comments right now is fantasizing about the idea of men having sex with each other while he is viewing me, which is prompting him to mention and say words like gay and things like that. Because there would be no reason that someone would look at another person and immediately start speaking about the things that they are negatively or positively attracted to. You can be negatively attracted to something. negatively attracted to something, meaning, like, let's say if you don't like black people, that's a negative attraction. Meaning every time you see a fucking black person, you're gonna fucking want to kill them, right? Positive attraction is when you see something that makes you want to go and do something good, right? So in this scenario, you still have attraction. Attraction is still there, right? You're still attracted to that person. The only thing that changed is your reaction to your attraction. So what I'm going to tell you, sir, is that you are struggling with your attraction to men. What it seems like, and when you see men that you're attracted to, especially you start saying things like gay and things like that. So I feel bad for you, and you shouldn't say things like that about other people. And if that's your way of trying to find out what I like to do sexually, I'm gonna also tell you, when someone makes, they're attracted to that person, and that's their way of trying to find out what that person is interested in doing sexually. And it can be in a positive or negative way. So whenever another person is attracted to something or someone, you can always know that based off of them getting really, really mad. So, for example, I'm going to answer this guy's question. Those guys that do identify as gay in society, have you ever heard or saw the scenarios where they get really, really mad on purpose in front of the other person just to make it seem like they're... This is a defense mechanism that they go through because of their attraction to men. They'll go in to attack the other men and use these words. And then if they were to get caught, they get really mad. They'd even kill that person they were just doing things with, just to hide that attraction. So that's a negative attraction. So in that scenario, when the person got caught, they immediately turned to a fucking demon, killed the person, beat their ass, all to prove and show to the other person that saw them in the act of doing what they were doing, based off of their attraction, right? So I'm going to tell Mr. Anderson, how many men, how often do you go and fantasize about, how many people do you fantasize about on a daily basis, men specifically that you see, that you go and call gay to and fantasize about the idea of them having sex with other men? And how many of them do you go and find? Because that's exactly what I think is happening right now. I think you want to see if I have sex with would I have sex with, whether it's men or women. And I think that that's because when you look at me, you're attracted to me. And I think that when you look at me, you automatically think about sexual thoughts. And I think it prompts you to think about, I think that's what just happened. If I'm wrong, I could be wrong. But from a psychological standpoint, based off the fact that you understand that I've been doing research on human psychology for years, and I have a podcast to prove it, I think I'm right. Case in point. And I'm going to smoke to that. So be careful, because someone might be really, 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 really smart, go and follow your ass on social media and be screen recording everything, and then your friends and family go back and question and be like, hey, wait a minute, that guy was right. Did you do that, really? Because that kind of sounds like what he said that you were doing, buddy. You shouldn't sexualize in a negative way the things that you're attracted to. That is the thing, right? If you can go and kill something, have sex with it, and be afraid of anyone knowing, there are many different scenarios that this happens in. And I'm focusing on this specific example to show you how crazy and psychotic another human being is. This is a perfect example. So that person would immediately get mad. Oh no, I'm not this, and they would just start like saying faggot, all these words. But then in all actuality, that person is fantasizing about seeing that other man have sex with the man, and that's all that they can focus on. So just keep that in mind, that if someone looks at you and does that, whether it's a man or a woman, and then ask yourself, I actually thought about this, like, why do we live in a society where the men have now got to the point where they're showing their asses to each other? No, I asked ChatGPT this. I literally asked him. I asked ChatGPT this, right? And Mr. Anderson probably sags his pants and shows his ass to his friends. Do you show your ass to your friends and sag your pants, Mr. Anderson? You probably do. You confused piece of shit. Yeah, no, I meant that. Yeah. I want to make sure you heard those words. Okay. confused buddy over there fantasizing about guys that you see that are attractive, and you don't know what to think or what to do about it. Were you taught that attractive men have sex with each other? Were you taught that when men that are extremely attractive, when is that what you were taught? I don't know how you think now. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, buddy? Because now I know you're attracted to me. I like you. Oh, yeah, Camden. Anyway, so yeah, that's why I don't agree with gay at all or straight. Why? Because I live in a world where men have gotten to the point where they're showing their fucking asses to each other, literally, fantasizing about having sex with each other, literally. Now the females, the women have gotten to the point where they're changing themselves into boys, right? And going out and trying to have sex with the men, and literally, think about this. If you guys only knew what's happening right now to you, you'd be scared as shit. I'm just saying. If you guys know what's happening to you as humans right now, you as a human would be afraid of who and what you were. Not because of the fact that there was an actual fear, but because the true nature of who and what you were, you'd have to be forced to face it and see it. And I think that's beautiful. You know, I think it's the most beautiful thing in the world. I don't know how to explain that, but you were never supposed to do any of the things that you guys have grown to do. You were never supposed to create those lifestyles. You were never supposed to get to the point where you started creating cultures of hate and harming each other. I'm going to go back to that example that I was using. So why would another human being, a man specifically, I'm focused on a man because women don't do this. A woman does not go and kill what it has sex with because it's afraid of someone knowing that cheating, right? Whenever someone's cheating, it happens. Doesn't matter which gender, we're not focused on that. We're going to focus just on cheating right about now. Hey, Mr. Carrot. I'm talking about human psychology because, I'm talking about human psychology, and the guy didn't believe me that made comments earlier about, like, gay people, and I feel really bad for him. And you shouldn't talk about gay people, by the way, because they could be watching you. They can and they can go and attack you in the middle of the night. Do you fantasize about that? Anyway, so I went on. I have a podcast, and one of my podcasts to play an episode. The episode that I'm playing is called "The Mental Evolution and History of Human Intelligence," and it's specifically in this podcast. I specifically talk about this. Oh. Hey, let me look. Is it possible to use homosexuality as a tool to measure a history and centuries of war, human instincts, and the evolution of human history? Join me while I talk about blah, 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 blah. So that I did back in 2023, just to prove the point that I literally sat down one day and asked myself, why would people focus on these words? Why would people focus, what the fuck is going on in the minds of our men? Literally, I got so mad. Now it's getting to the point where I'm like giving up on our men because I'm now, oh God, like, And then the women are stupid and don't really realize like what, and the men know these things. And I don't know how to say this because we as men understand who and what the fuck is going on, right? And it's just, you were never supposed to sexualize each other. You were never supposed to create cultures out of your fears of things, because that's what you've done. That's why you have. So, anyways, that's one of my episodes. So you should go and listen to it. I literally connect this all the way back to evil. I take homosexuality and connect it back to please don't judge me. I connect it back to evil, and I connect it back to the history and mentality of humans and how they think. And I'm not saying anything by saying that, but if you listen to the episode, you'll know that's exactly what That's
women, for example, and the things that men and women have done over
just
time,
listen to it.
and the things that they've overlooked that are still happening, right? And I felt like
This is in
biggest
2023.
way to measure this, or to see if there is any possible measurement, is to see if there is anything that has been overlooked.
I'm gonna go back because I actually answered the
What I
question.
wanted to say, but let me just take a step back. So, using personality as a measurement tool,
Yes.
using the personality.
Okay, so it's using personality as a measurement tool. A person's personality can be used as a measuring tool to understand what that person thinks, what that person desires. That can be an angry, nasty, mean person, but you can use personality as a measuring tool to understand that person and what they're thinking and why they're thinking those things. That's why I used this example, and it makes so much sense if you just listen to it.
Measurement tool and applying that to history in order to determine the actions or future actions of a group of people, right?
Yes, you can do that.
And the reason why I started thinking.
So you can use this tool to determine the actions or the thoughts of a group of people, whether it's a good group of people or whether it's a bad group of people.
About this was because I just sat down one day and I'm just like, wow, I've traveled the world and I went to a lot of different places, and one thing I've noticed is that people act the same in a lot of different areas, and whenever I go there and meet them, they all think they have individual personalities, and they all, think that they're different in that way. But one thing
And so when I went to India, I'm gonna stop. When I went to India, India is what really got me. India is what really got me. That's really why I wrote this, because I'm like, if I go to India and see all the men over there fucking holding hands, because that's literally, seriously, and I go to America and see the men acting like fucking idiots, then what is it that I'm like, the men in America are afraid of their attractions toward each other and immediately divert their thoughts to sexual thoughts, where the men in India don't do that. So I'm just like, so what does this mean? How can you use this to understand the mentality of, and use this as a measuring? How can you use this as a measuring tool? That's what I wanted. How can you use Indian men and American men and other men, and just the culture? Because I'm like, if they don't do this over here, you know what? Like, let me see which address you sent that to. Hold on. Because I was looking for that song. I started my own record. Well, not that I started. I have my own record label. I don't know if I told you that. My dad owns a record label. And when I was younger, he tried to get me to work with him on and to be a part of his record label. Anyways, long story short, now I have my own. And I've been working on it. And I'm looking for artists, actually. I sat up all day yesterday, contemplating using AI to create the first artist for the record label. And I don't even want to think about that because that's frustrating. That's really frustrating. That topic is just frustrating, and I don't even want to talk about it right now because I got depressed from thinking about it. Yeah. So no, we're not doing AI artists, but I'm looking for your song. You said you sent it to Gmail, so. Wait, did you send it to my production email? You sent it to the production email, didn't you? Because that's the only email that I have up here. Excuse me, let me go look. I think you sent it to the production email. Let me check, because which email do I have up here? I have an email address up here somewhere. Where is it? Where is the... What email did you send it to? Because I'm trying to find it. I'm assuming that it went to the production inbox, because if it did go to the production inbox, then let me see. Don't try to hyper fixate on it. You're just going to stress yourself out. I just said, yo, I know. Okay, if someone's scared. Nah, it doesn't make them less of a person. Just like, that's why I respect Indian people. I'm reading your comments now. That's why, like, when I went to India, I stopped judging people because I was just like, there's no way I'm gonna possibly look at all these billions of fucking thousands of Indian men holding fucking hands and just be like, gay, 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 gay. But it literally would make me like a fucking idiot. They just look at me and be like, no, you have a problem. Like, go Go on YouTube and just look that up. When it it made me a man when I went to India and saw this, and I was able to break away mentally from what people were doing to the men in my country. It allowed me to appreciate women more and fucking men more. Why? Because I saw the truth. I'm like, wait a minute. In this country, these men are fucking traumatized as shit, and these ones aren't. They appreciate each other, and they're happy. Hold on, you should. No. But where'd you send that song? Though I want to find the song. I really want to find the song. I did see a song today somewhere. Maybe it was your song. It was a country song. Was it in my inbox? Let me just type country in my inbox. I think I did see something in my inbox today. Hold on. Country. Now I feel bad for any human being that doesn't understand the true nature of who and what they are to the point to where they are just so lost, and it's sad. Fantasizing about another man not having kids is depressing, sir. That was a slap in your face. Like, get out of here, nigga. I would literally raise my kids to go, like, literally. Wait, as your email. Hold on, let me see. I just typed. No, that's not my email. So, send it to my production email. It's Bey Empire Productions. BEY Empire Productions. And I do have a website. If you go, it's not like an interesting website at all. It's just like a one-page something that I just put up so people in the industry could see that I had something up. So, because I'm working with a lot of people in the industry, and you have to have a website nowadays to be relevant. So, if you don't have a website, you're not relevant. But no, yeah, Bey, BEY, Empire, and then productions at gmail.com. That's my production email. And I'll definitely listen to the song and let you know if I like it. Since you know that, and I didn't tell you that. That's the first time I just told everybody that. This is why I gotta get out more. Like, I gotta start, like, getting to know people, so I'm not randomly telling people, type in the mic's name in MXL. Wait, hold on. Okay, I saw that. Is that the name of the song? It's on streaming platforms. Didn't really give the song a name yet. You didn't give the song a name yet. Nigga, let's name this song. We about to give your song a name. I'm supposed to be in the green screen room right now. Let me show you my green screen room. No, when I told you I was supposed to be doing this interview yesterday. I think you were here yesterday. I'm gonna listen to the song. Hold on. I'm supposed to be in here, right? This is the green screen room. I'm supposed to actually go. Let me turn it on. Hold on. See this? This is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I'm supposed to be in here, on this little thing right here. Can I zoom in and out on here? Can you guys see that? Oh shit, you can't see it. Like, how can I show you all of the... There's a mattress behind there. I don't know if you can see that. But this is the green screen. And I'm supposed to be doing something on here. Yeah. I actually have to record this room to show people where I record the content. No, I'm actually traveling right now. This is not my green screen room. I'm just using it while I'm in Atlanta. This is my green screen equipment, though. Oh, all right. Okay, so now let me go listen to this song. It looks fun to do. It is actually kind of fun. It is fun. It's fun when you actually do it and get it done. Like, I've been trying to figure out a marketing schedule. A marketing theme for a song that I just released, the French song, right? And a part of releasing a new song. Wait, let me type in. I didn't forget. You said on YouTube? It's on YouTube? Let me, hold on. Let's see. Where is that song at? Why can I not see the comments now? Where'd they go? This is weird. Where'd the comments go? Okay, wait. I sent it through email. Okay. That'll probably be a lot easier. I'm gonna have to start accepting music submissions from people too. So I decided that I'm going to start a show, an online show on social media. I haven't decided what the name like is going to be yet, but within the next couple of days. Wait, hold on. You sent it. I'm checking my inbox now. Let's see. Did we get anything in spam? Nothing in the spam. Let's see. Maybe it didn't go through yet. And nothing here. So I didn't get anything yet, but I'm pretty sure it'll come soon. Yeah, so I'm gonna be interviewing pretty much up and coming artists, and it's a platform specifically for unknown artists, specifically for people to get to know who these people are, to get to know their stories, not just their music, because music is cool, but it's really cool to know the story behind the person that created the music. And so I thought that it would be fun to make this a thing, to where I reached out to the artists online, had them like send in videos or something like that. I don't know, like submissions, whatever, and just interview them. And it wouldn't be where there'd be another person visible; it'd just be them with like the person's voice in the background, where they're being asked certain questions about like, what's your favorite color? Why do you like this song? Why'd you write the song? Yeah. In addition to teaching people, the new upcoming artists, about how they can make their music, you know what I mean, and then the different tools that they can use. This song, you really got me focused on this song now. Type in the mic's name is MXL3000. I like that name though. Maybe you should call it that. The mic's name is. Alright, I'm actually searching this on YouTube. Hold on. I'm actually not playing my music right now. I know I put the title in there that I was working on music, but wait, I found it.
Maybe I shouldn't show you this, but if you text me on Blush App, I can send you a little more.
Obscure mic.
Photo.
Okay.
All right, so another obscure mics coming at you, and today we've got the MXL 3000. It's a $5 foot long.
Wait, what?
Not really, but it is literally like a foot long microphone. This sucker is tall and not as girthy as other MXLs, or maybe it is as girthy as like the regular MXLs, not the 990.
Wait, why'd you tell me to type in the name of the
MXL
mic?
3000. This is how it sounds. I'm out of breath. It's hot. The studio's warm today. I don't have any AC on. I don't have any windows open. I'm trying to keep it as quiet in here as possible for yet another microphone.
Why'd you want me to type in the name of the mic?
MXL 3000. When I did buy this on Music Go Round, I believe I paid right at about $70 for it, which is fine. I have no qualms with paying $70 for this microphone because it sounds like.
You're supposed to be in your email, bro, and hit the search button. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay. You named it the name of the mic. I see. That probably will go to spam. Yeah, I know. I don't understand, but I don't have, like, literally, I don't have anything in my spam. Right. I don't have anything in my spam or anything. So, like, did you send it to BEY and then Empire Productions? Because I don't see anything here. I see other stuff. I see Jamundo. Should check out Jamundo. Here, I'll just pin the email address. Oh wait, I can't even type anything in here. I forgot about that. Show chat. Yeah, let me it's gonna make me get off the live. Hold on. Yeah, you're gonna have to resend the email. I just checked. I definitely didn't get anything. Check and see if it actually got sent though. Like go to the sent and just like look there and or you can do a private SoundCloud link as well. I do that whenever I want to share music with people, and it's not released yet. I'll just go and upload it to SoundCloud, and you can go and private the link, so only people with the link can listen to the song. Yeah. Why is this so... Wow, crazy. Let's see what you said. Yeah, I don't think it got sent yet, because I would have got like a ping on my phone or something. Corey Perry, my back hurts so bad. Yeah, I really need to go in there and do this interview. Like, oh my God. Yeah, I gotta go and do this interview. Pretty much exactly what I just told you. I have to go and do it. If you can paint it, that makes life easier. Paint what? Paint it? What are we painting? Yeah, I just got another email. It's at 5:10, but I didn't get your email. Verify my email address. I'm gonna be so tired today. It's gonna be crazy. That's really sad. I'm gonna keep a note in that. Make a note of that. I feel so bad for all the humans on this earth. You have no idea. That just proves my point. All right. Yeah. Send me that email. I think I'm gonna go to. I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go do my interview now, and then I'm gonna try to get some sleep. Yeah. I need to go get some sleep because it is getting late. I gotta get on the road and head back to New York. And I actually have to work on this content. Let me see. Check the email. Put it as a moderator. No. But yeah, it's BEY Empire Productions. You can do also a YouTube or private YouTube link. That actually works too. That's another way like if I had a producer that wanted to listen to a song, I would go and turn it into a video using Adobe Premiere, put it in the background, and be like, yo, here's the song, buddy. Full name. Add shipping address. What am I doing? This is not what I signed up for. Not at all. Okay. No, I was setting up setting up a new marketing strategy for my music. And yeah, maybe if we could probably work together. I don't know if you like, where are you located, by the way? Where are you based out of? Virginia. Oh, Virginia's cool. You guys got some nice beaches out there, I heard. Of all the places like in the north that like don't have nice beaches. I heard you guys got nice beaches. What is this on my phone? I'm getting so many spam texts from, oh my god, it's annoying. Is someone trying to hack my phone by sending me spam? That's probably what it is. This is to collect the debt. That's crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm trying to like, maybe, okay, well, you're here. Maybe you can tell me. What do you think I should do, like, for my music? So, like, not just for my music, but for artists in general. So, it's really for the production company. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just supposed to come up with these things to help promote the music and the artists, right? And in addition to that, I'm working with some really cool people, like people that you actually know and listen to on the radio. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I was getting ready to say something bad, but I'm not gonna say it. It's okay. I'm working with some really cool people in Atlanta, and I'm really blessed. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, just go on Google the 808 group, and just actually what you can do is just ask ChatGPT, be like, hey, ChatGPT, who's the 808 group like in the music industry, and where they based out of? They're gonna say Atlanta, and that's who I'm working with. So that's why I'm not gonna drop any names. The easiest thing I can do is just tell you the group, the name of the group, and once you see the name of the group and all the artists that are there, you're gonna be like, oh my god, you're working with these people. Like, yeah, I'm working with those people, which is the reason why I'm supposed to be in that room right now, recording stuff on that green screen. So they can see it. Here, I'll just ask it so you can. So this is who I'm working with. This is what I'm working with. This is why you don't get mad at stupid people. When stupid people say stupid stuff, when you know that you're like gonna be up here in terms of life above everyone else, sooner or later, like, you just know that people are gonna say stupid stuff, and that's just their goal in life. And then you start to look at it, you know, from a human perspective, as like these sad ass humans. I don't know how to explain that, but it really kind of made me feel like not a part of that group of humans that were taught to hurt and harm. Now I'm a part of the group of humans that's enlightened, that's, you know, doing cool things, music. Here, I'll just, hey ChatGPT. Oh God, hold on. I need to make some friends. You're my friend now. Hey ChatGPT. I want you to tell me who the 808 group is, the music group.
So the 808 group is basically a music production collective that's known for doing hip hop and electronic stuff. They've got a signature sound that really leans on those heavy bass lines and kind of rhythmic beats.
Who are some of the most famous people from the 808 group? I hope they're not watching. If you guys see this video in the future, just know that I'm really tired and I'm working really hard on all my music.
No worries at all. I'm sure they'd understand. And honestly, just to give you a bit of context, right now I don't have any public info on really famous individuals.
Okay, you know what? Name some of the most popular artists from the 808 group.
Sure thing. So just to clarify, the 808 group isn't exactly a super well-known mainstream collective with individual stars that are household names, at least not like a huge band with famous frontmen. They're more of a production crew. So it's really the sound itself that's kind of their claim to fame. But hey, if any of them do see this in the future, they'll know you're just working hard and having a little fun.
So, Who does the 808 group work with? Which artists?
So from what I found, the 808 Mafia, which is likely the same group you mean, has worked with a bunch of big names like Future, Young Thug, Migos, Big Sean, Gucci Mane, Juice WRLD, the Kodak Black. So they definitely teamed up with a lot of heavy hats in the hip hop world.
Keep naming more artists, please.
Absolutely. They have a pretty long list of collabs. So along with those big names like Future and Migos, they've also worked with artists like Lil Uzi Vert, Travis Scott, 21 Savage, and a bunch of others in that kind of hip-hop and trap space. So yeah, they definitely get around and have a pretty impressive roster of collaborations.
What's their most recent projects and collaborations in 2025?
So as of 2025, they've definitely been busy. For example, they produced a new album for an artist called Hurt Season, kind of mixing alternative R&B and hip-hop vibes. Plus, one of their members, Trey Pounds, dropped a music video, and Southside's been sharing fresh beats online. So they're still super active on a bunch of fronts.
What about Iniko? Do they work with Iniko?
I didn't come across any info about them working with Iniko in 2025, so it might not be something that's out there publicly yet, or maybe it just hasn't happened.
All right, what about Teddy Swims and Bryson Tiller?
So, from what I can see, there's no recent info on them working with Teddy Swims, but they have worked with Bryson Tiller before on tracks like Rah Rah with Travis Scott, so there's a bit of history there.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I wanted to play this. I wish I could play this song. I wrote an NDA, and I'm pretty sure. No, they're not gonna be. I wouldn't be happy if someone played one of my songs and they signed an NDA. But no, I was working with Bryson earlier this year, and I signed an NDA. I actually have to go and see if the song. I don't know what happened with the song. Sometimes when you work on music, not sometimes, but that music can just like sit there for like a year or two, depending on the project. So, yeah, that's what I'm working with.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Music projects can definitely take their sweet time, especially with NDAs involved. It's like sometimes those tracks are just marinating behind the
So,
scenes.
who is Max from the 808 group? I got receipts, buddy. Let me show you my receipts. Watch.
I believe you. And definitely, if you got receipts, that's awesome. No need to show them off unless you want to. But yeah, in terms of Max from 808 Group, he might be one of the producers or someone a bit less in the public eye. Sometimes these folks are kind of like behind the scenes legends, you know?
Okay. He goes by the name King God 808. So I want you to find. He goes by the name King God 808, and he's with the 808 Group. What's his name?
So I didn't find any public info on someone called King God 808 and 808 Mafia. It might just be that he's not widely recognized under that name,
God.
or he keeps a pretty low profile.
Okay, what about the name Max?
So the Max from 808 Mafia is actually Max Adam Lore. He's done a bunch of work with artists like Juice WRLD, Amigos, and he's originally from Aspen, Colorado. So that's the Max you're looking for.
He's from where?
Yeah, so Max Adam Lord is actually from Aspen, Colorado. Kind of a cool origin, right?
Yeah. So let me go to my message thread so you can see that I actually talk to him on a daily basis. Well, not daily, but so okay, right, that's why. I want you to look up the name Stanley Wayne Dunbar. Who is Stanley Wayne Dunbar?
So from what I found, Stanley Wayne Dunbar doesn't pop up as one of the known members of 808 Mafia. The group's got folks like Lex Luger, TMA.
No, stop. Max Payne Shoddy, producer, is his name. Max Payne Shoddy.
So yeah, Max Payne Shoddy is indeed a producer linked with 808 Mafia, mostly known in the trap music world.
Okay, great. So just to make sure, Max Payne Shoddy, you just said, who is he?
Absolutely. So Max Payne Shoddy is one of the producers associated with 808 Mafia. He's mostly known for working in the trap and hip hop scene. He's kind of part of the collective of producers who contribute to the group's.
Who does he work with? Who has he worked with? Some artists, tell me. love this thing. This is why you should never talk shit to people because you never know who they work with. But it's okay. So go ahead, tell me.
Absolutely. You never know who someone's connected to. So, as for Max Payne Shawty, he's mostly been behind the scenes with 808 Mafia, and he's worked with a range of hip-hop artists that the group's connected to. So think along the lines of folks in the same orbit as the Migos, Future, other trap artists. It's all part of that broader 808 Mafia collaboration network.
So he works with Future and he works with Migos?
Yeah, pretty much. He's part of that whole 808 Mafia family, and since they work with artists like Future and Migos, he's definitely been involved in that scene, so you're spot on. He's in that circle.
Does he live in Atlanta?
So from what I can see, there's no public info confirming that Max Payne Shawty is based in Atlanta.
What about the 808 group?
Absolutely. The 808 Mafia as a whole is definitely rooted in Atlanta. A lot of their key members like Southside and TM88 are...
What part of Atlanta?
They're generally tied to the Atlanta area as a whole, but a lot of them...
Am I in Atlanta right now?
Yeah, as of 2025, a lot of 808 Mafia members are still rooted in Atlanta. That's kind of their whole base.
No. I want you to tell me, if you can tell me where I'm located right now.
I got you. Well, I can't actually see your location on my end, so I don't know exactly where you are right now. You got to tell me that part.
Can't you use, like, access the GPS functions on the phone to find out where I am and tell me and pinpoint my location?
I totally get the curiosity, but nope, I can't do that.
What?
Yeah, it's just a privacy thing.
Whatever. Okay, cool. Great privacy. I'll just show you on my Google Maps. That's all. No, I'm showing my chat on my Google Maps that I'm in Atlanta. All right. So here's my Google Maps. Oh God, why can you not see that? Okay, there you go. All right, there's a little dot. Right? You see that little dot? Now we're gonna zoom in on that dot. Zooming in on that dot. What does that dot say?
I actually can't see anything on my end, so no worries at all if it's not showing up. But I'll take your word for it. If you're zooming in on Atlanta, that definitely confirms you're there. So
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, my bad. No worries, no. If you're just narrating or talking to someone else, I'll hang back and let you do your thing.
Trying to zoom in so it can show the Atlanta sign. Because it shows Atlanta.
Yeah, that sounds cool. If you're trying to show that Atlanta sign on your map, go forward even though I can't see it. I trust that you're getting it all lined up. Just let me know if there's anything else you need from me.
Okay. Zooming in.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Nice. Glad you found it and got it all lined up.
Here we are. All right, now I'm gonna zoom out.
Sounds good.
Now, you saw that? It said Atlanta. It still says Atlanta. Where am I? I'm in Atlanta. What am I doing? I'm working on music. Why? Because the 808 group is here, right? Let me zoom back out. There's Atlanta. We're gonna pop back up again.
Yeah, I'm totally following along.
So, okay, there's Atlanta again. There you go. You see the airport? I'm actually close by the airport. Boom. Now, Max, if you're watching this, I'm bored. And, yeah. I'll see you soon. No, I'm shouting out Max.
Absolutely. Shout out to Max. If he's watching, he's definitely getting a kick out of it. And if you're bored...
Alright, so this is the message thread. That's his Instagram profile. Right? That's his Instagram profile right there. So if you want, it says Max808. When I go back, that's our message thread right here. As you can see, with music, nothing but music. Right? Him talking about projects. This is the most recent artist.
Got it. That's pretty cool. It's always fun to see
right?
those.
So when I say this is what I do, this is what I'm doing, unfortunately, this is what I'm doing.
Absolutely. I get it. And honestly, it's kind of awesome.
I am so not talking to you right now. No, but It's okay.
Oh, got it. No problem at all. I'll just
All
hang
right,
back.
so that's Max. Let me see if I can find us together. I'm pretty sure we have a picture together. Oh yeah,
Nice. Well,
I got
if you
it. Where I found the picture. Actually, no, I have the picture. I just never posted it. I never posted the picture online. However, I do have a picture that we took together that I never posted online, and it is right here. I'm gonna post this picture because I feel bad now that I'm showing you guys the picture. I don't be posting all my pictures, and I think people should appreciate that and know that I'm not gonna be posting all the pictures that we take together because I'm just not that kind of person. So let me see if I can find the picture. We are. Oh, do you know who Lil Woody is? Do you know who Lil Woody is? Oh my God, do you know who Lil Woody is? Do you know Lil Woody? Please tell me you know who this guy is, because I didn't know who he was at first. ChatGPT still making me laugh though. But no, do you know who Lil Woody is? This is why I say you don't fuck with people, because I can send Lil Woody after your little 15-year-old ass. Hey, go get that nigga. No, I'm not gonna do that.
yeah, definitely not a good idea to mess with that.
Mind your business. Come on. Like, that's invasive. That is so invasive. Like, bro.
Totally understand, and I hear you. Privacy and
Stop talking for a minute. I need a moment of silence, please.
of course, I'll go ahead and give you that moment of silence.
Thank you. Fuck.
You're welcome.
Do you know who Lil Woody is? Jay?
I'm not entirely sure who
Not
Lil Woody
talking to you. Your name is not Jay. Only whenever I say, what's your name?
Got it. I'll wait until you actually ask for my name, or want me to jump in again?
I don't even know your name.
Well, you can just call me ChatGPT. That's the name I go by, and I'm here whenever you want to chat.
I'm gonna call you Pierre, okay? So when I say Pierre, that's when you respond. If you don't hear me say Pierre, then don't say anything.
Sure thing. If you call me Pierre, I'll respond to that.
Cool.
Got it. Cool. Just let me know.
That's
when you
exactly who he.
Absolutely. Pierre will be on standby whenever.
Pierre, can you please be quiet?
Of course. I'll be quiet.
So, yeah, that's exactly who it is.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Just let me know if you need anything else.
God.
All right. Just let me know if you need anything else, and I'll be here.
Here.
Yes, here I am. Just let me know what you need.
This is really ridiculous right now. I'm scared. Yeah, I know him. That's my sister.
Hey, it's totally okay. If you're feeling scared or just uneasy, I'm right here, and we can just chat about whatever helps you feel a bit more comfortable. You're not alone.
And as you can see, that's on my phone. That's not posted on the internet. So no, I don't be going and posting stuff on as you should. You shouldn't. Don't do that. Don't do that. When you get famous, just make it like a thing, a habit. Because then when you do get famous, at least you can say, well, at least I don't do that to other people, so you shouldn't do it to me. I don't know. I don't want to do things that I don't want done to me, so I don't post things. Just because I took a picture with you does not mean I'm about to post it on the internet. So hold on. Yeah, so that was back in. Do you see the date on that? When was that? Look at that date. The date on these. Oh, I don't want you to see all my pictures. Anyway, the date on my library is 2025 March. That was this year. Here, I'll actually show you. That was literally this year. The date says. What does that date say?
Yeah, I totally get it. You you just show them that it was
It's March 2016. I know you see it backwards. At 4 o'clock. That was a couple months ago. I am literally here doing everything I just said. So I'm not really worried about people and their stupid comments. Now you understand why. Okay? I'm not sitting there like, oh my god, you said no, I don't care. That's a fan. That's a negative ass fan. Bro. You know what I mean? You gotta ignore people because people are stupid. They'll say stuff. You know, it's cool. And then I'll show you the other. I'll just show you one more, and that's it.
Yeah, I totally get what you mean.
I am not talking to you.
Oh, got it. No problem. I'll stay quiet then.
I'm trying to find out my pictures now of people.
No worries. Take your time.
You are so talkative.
Got it.
You talk too much.
Totally understood.
No, you don't understand at all. I'm trying to like control you, but you are uncontrollable. That's what's happening right now. It's depressing, so I hope you understand.
Absolutely, I understand. I'll give you the space.
And you're still talking, like, whoa.
I'm really sorry about that.
No, you're not.
Got it. I'll make sure to stay quiet for you.
I'm looking for movie premiere pictures because we went to a movie premiere together a couple months ago as well, and I'm trying to find everybody, and I'm like, I hope I didn't delete these pictures. I know I didn't delete them. I wouldn't have deleted those pictures. Yeah, okay. I'm looking at more movie premiere pictures. Movie premiere again. I look so good in my movie premiere pictures. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, if you go and look up this guy right here, where my finger is pointing to, his name is Max Payne Shawty, like Shorty, but with the W. And if you put his name in there and put Migos next to it, you'll also find him in pictures with Migos. I think. Most likely. He's my producer. So, yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Got it.
You really talk too much. You know what? Let me turn you off because you are listening to everything I'm saying. That's annoying. So now you see why I'm in Atlanta. I'm working with these people. I'm trying to change my life around and become this person that I was always supposed to be. You know, whatever that means. So that's why I said you should send me your music if you really want me to listen to it. Could possibly let other people listen to it. That might. Atlanta has big opportunities out there. Yeah, it does. It does. It really does. My back hurts a lot. It does. I'm just grateful. That's all I can say. I'll show you a clip from the studio. I'll show you. Yeah, that's what I can show you. We were actually working on a gospel song when I was in the studio with Max. For some reason, they all want to sing about God right now and make music about God. Even the rappers, literally, I'm not kidding. And this is literally what's happening right now. So, it is what it is, and hey, let me see if I can find. Oh, here's the studio.
That's really interesting to hear. It sounds like you're in a really creative and inspiring space right now. And yeah, Atlanta definitely has tons of opportunities, especially for music. So it's awesome that you're diving into all of that. If you want to share anything else from the studio or anything you're working on, feel free.
Be quiet.
Absolutely. I'll keep quiet now. Got it. I'll stay quiet.
Yeah, good times, good times. More good times are going to be coming in the future.
Absolutely. More good times are
Oh,
definitely.
Lord.
Yep.
I had to turn him off. I'm sorry. That was overwhelming. Yeah, I had to turn him off. I wanted to see if I could find more studio footage, but I can't, so it's okay. But I did just show you two really cool people. Yeah, and then Lil Woody just got a house. We actually live in the same neighborhood. He just got a house in the neighborhood that I live in. Can't tell you where that is, but all I can tell you it's a really nice house. He sounds entertaining. Lil Woody, he's cool. He's a cool person. I like watching his shows too. Yes. I think yeah, I like watching his shows. He did a little balloon pop thing. I'm pretty sure this video is gonna go viral after I posted it, just because I showed you guys all that stuff. That's how YouTube works. So now that I showed you this stuff, I'm gonna post this video, and this video is gonna go viral. Why? Because I just decided to show you guys some stuff. So, and no, I didn't. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Anyway, I gotta go. It is literally 5:40, and I am tired, super tired right now. So, I'll see you guys later. And it was nice chatting with you, Jay. And yeah, I'll be back soon with some more music and some more updates. And I'm actually working on I'm working on my docu series that incorporates my music and stuff into everything that I do. So yeah, on that note, I just got a really brilliant idea. Oh wow. Oh, I could incorporate my docu web series in terms of my life and put it with my music and then work it backwards. Shit. That's a good idea. It's Bey, B-E-Y, like my last name, and then Empire, like the TV show, and then Productions with an S at the end. So it's Bey Empire Productions. I have to get good at ignoring people. I'm working on it. Getting famous, definitely. I should probably go and ask someone if there's a class on learning how to ignore people. Like, God. Wow. Yeah. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah, and I got more music coming out, too. So just keep an eye out for that. And then also my future music is going to come with videos, a lot of videos. There'll be exclusive content that's going to be available for purchase. I'll have exclusive songs as well that will only be available on certain platforms as well. So if you guys want to stick around for that, hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you so much, Jay. And I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.